And now for our next news special report.
Brace yourselves, America. A political earthquake is about to hit, and its aftershocks will be felt all the way to the 2024 election. Donald Trump has just played a trump card that could secure him millions of new voters overnight. His bold promise to abolish tip taxes has sent shockwaves through the service industry and the nation at large. But that is just the beginning. Stay tuned for this explosive special report that will leave you stunned. Now, folks, before we dive into this game-changing report, I need to share something from the heart. Just as Trump is fighting to protect the hard-earned tips of millions of American workers, we at the Next News Network, well, we are in a battle of our own. The powers that be have demonetized us, leaving us literally on the brink of collapse. But just like those tipped workers, we refuse to be silenced. We need your support to keep the truth alive. Visit the links in the description below to join our fight, because together we can ensure that the voice of patriots like you are never taxed or suppressed. Now, in a stunning development that could reshape the political landscape, former President Donald Trump has unveiled a plan that could secure him 4.3 million new voters virtually overnight. At a recent rally in Las Vegas, Nevada, Trump made his promise that sent shockwaves through the service industry and the nation at large. Listen.
So this is the first time I've said this, and for those hotel workers and people that get tips, you're going to be very happy. Because when I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips. We're not going to do it, and we're going to do that right away, first thing in office, because it's been a point of contention for years and years and years, and you do a great job of service, you take care of people, and I think it's going to be something that really is deserved. More importantly, popular or unpopular. I do some unpopular things too if it's right for the country. I do what's right. But so those people that have jobs in restaurants, whatever the job may be, a tipping job, we're not going after for taxes anymore. This will be ended.
Amazing. When I get in office, we're not going to charge taxes on tips, he declared to a roaring crowd. This bold proposal aims to provide instant relief to the millions of tipped workers in America who often rely on these gratitudes as a significant portion of their income. Now, Trump's announcement comes at a critical juncture in the lead up to the 2024 election. Despite the recent conviction, which many have denounced as a politically motivated attack, Trump's support remains unwavering. A new poll reveals that a staggering 44% of respondents said that the conviction had no impact on their support for the former president. 27% said it actually made them more likely to vote for him. Charles Hurt, reacting to these numbers on Fox, he put it bluntly, quote, he realized the value of it and he jumped on it. Watch.
You know that his decision to announce the thing about tips was not something that was focus grouped. That was not something that was part of a 10-point plan that his economic team came up with. He realized the value of it and he jumped on it. I think the fact that the service unions had to put out a statement so quickly is evidence of how effective that plank could be. And it, once again, as we've seen with a lot of the other unions, shows the division between the union leadership themselves and their members. Their members are going to love this. The members don't care what their union.
We see that a lot with the Republican candidates, especially Trump, where the members are blue collar and more conservative.
That's right. The service industry may just serve up the White House on a silver platter. Now, Trump himself took to Truth Social to double down on his commitment to American workers. In the post, he contrasted his action-oriented approach with what he described as Biden's empty promises and increased IRS scrutiny on tipped workers. Now, the political implications of Trump's tax revolution cannot be overstated. With an estimated 4.3 million tipped workers in the United States, this move could significantly bolster Trump's already formidable base. By presenting himself as a champion for the working class, Trump is tapping into the very same populist sentiment that propelled him to victory in 2016. At the Las Vegas rally, Trump called out the Biden administration for what he termed ridiculous political indictments and touted his own high poll numbers. "That's what we want. Too big to rig," he exclaimed to thunderous applause. Watch.
We have higher poll numbers now than we've ever had. Too big to rig. That's what we want. Too big to rig. Too big to rig. Too big to rig. That's what we want. I have higher numbers than we've ever had. We're leading this crooked thief of a president. And I would never have said that before. I didn't speak glowingly. He's a lousy president anyway. But I would never have said he's a corrupt, very dumb person. He's a low IQ individual, and he always was. This is an age. He's worse now than he was 10 years ago, but...
Man, it's so brutal. Now, Trump's message was clear. He sees the country as screwed up, and he intends to unscrew it very quickly. Watch.
They indict guys like Trump for what? The election was rigged. The election was a rigged election. Oh, let's indict him for saying that. Whereas you got guys like this. You got guys that kill people, and they're fine. They're just fine. Now, we're screwed up as a country, and we're going to unscrew it very quickly. It's going to take place very quickly.
Amen to that. As the 2024 election looms, Trump's promise to abolish tip taxes has the potential to reshape the electoral map by appealing directly to millions of service workers, many whom have been hit hard by the economic fallout of the pandemic. Trump is positioning himself as their advocate and their defender. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. It's time for my final thought. Trump's pledge to end taxes resonates deeply with service industry workers who have long felt overtaxed. Interestingly, former Representative Ron Paul proposed a similar plan in Las Vegas back in 2012, highlighting the issue's persistence. Now, in the tight-knit service community, Trump's message will spread like wildfire, sparking hope and loyalty. By championing the working class, Trump is tapping into a powerful sentiment that could decisively shape the 2024 election and restore the American dream.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.